Well, hello. Give me a couple seconds to fully go live. And yes, this is another Galia's Lost music tribute streams, technically. Dun 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 dun. A total bop, I have to be honest. I think we go ahead and change on over, because I believe I have that key set up. Let me go ahead and share right quick. I like having that hotkey set up. Finally broke down and unlazied myself into actually doing it. Dun 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 dun. But yeah, so we're going to join the dark side today. This is going to be an interesting one. Well, first things first, I actually went ahead and graded Andreas a little bit. Where is he? I think he's still down fairly low. I didn't really work on his gear much. Then can't level all of it up, and I don't know. I'll probably work on him a little bit more later. He doesn't really deal damage, so I don't know if it was too much. But I did level this stuff up. I think these were both level 4 and these were level 3. I'm like, why is mine so much weaker? I forgot when I got him, I leveled him up a bit, but I didn't have like enough of green elixirs, so I didn't touch those. But I thought I got him. I think I maxed this one out because this was the healing one. So that was a little bit more important. I didn't upgrade all of these. I'm like, he's just doing so much more on the enemy team than on my team. Oh, that was why. So I got that up there. Leave him still level 50. We'll probably level him up again soon. I did level up though. I think I leveled up Quincy 10 levels. And I think I went ahead and put him up to gear 7. And go fully to gear 8. Just for that what was it? The Expedition time quest right now. I did the first map of that earlier off camera while I was kind of watching Josh's stream earlier, just letting it kind of auto, because I mean I could do that well enough with the space team. He was getting a little bit of trouble at level 50. I mean, granted, he's level 50, 5 stars, not that great of a fig. I think we're still at gear 6, 4 out of 6. So yeah, it's not really maxed out, but just kind of buffed him a little bit for that. I mean, I had a lot. I had like 19 million gold maybe before this. So yeah, I had like enough gold. I have enough gold to spend on a time quest if one of those comes up. Hopefully a Moneybags time quest comes up soon to spend on. But I just went ahead and buffed him a little bit. And then I did do the Leo now, which I might go ahead and play through that again. Accidentally geared 8 him. I meant to just level him, like, go ahead and star him up. I need him 5 stars to do it. He was at 4 stars. If I click that, so he's now fully geared up. Max level, right? 70? Yeah, 70 still max level. So yeah, he's just maxed. But I do have Leo. We'll also double check. What's the other classic space ones? You're fair. I mean, you have one more gear piece. And I guess also could level you up a little bit more. That's probably very helpful. It could level you up some more. One more gear piece. Nothing too crazy. Don't want to spend too much. I'm not going to go fully into them. We are going to go ahead and build Leo. And we'll probably get him up to like level 50, gear 6, hopefully. And maybe max out abilities. So let's go ahead and build him. Okay. Well, look what his backpack thing looks like. Okay, it's not too bad. Spaceman has the heart of a healer and a hope to repair the galaxy, or at least repair all the gadgets he accidentally sets to self-destruct. Global attacker, space, classic space, and techie. As to be expected. But just do like some base level investment into him so we can actually start using him in some battles. Okay, that's different. So let's go and keep on leveling him up. Or giving him up. Didn't probably get anything too hard. Might be like one weird obscure piece around year 6, probably near the end there. Well, there's like that one lower tier piece you haven't found forever because nobody's really needed it. But every time we get like a new character, somebody might need it. And year 6. There we go. Yeah, maybe you go ahead and just throw one on. See what else we have. The attack would be really nice. Attack and skill would be nice. Attack and skill would be nice. So I was going to throw this one on. And I need to farm something for you. What I need. I need more of that, which I guess I'll go ahead and just loot those right quick. Oh, I didn't mean to actually do that. We need to go back and find him. He should be down here somewhere. There we go. Now let's go ahead and like level up his attack stuff. Also need to read over his kit at some point. Okay, that actually didn't cost nearly as much as I was expecting it to. Wow, he's actually uses lots of tier 1 elixirs. That's wonderful. Okay, and now I'm actually going to read over his kit before we use him. I haven't really read over, not recently. 80% damage to target foe, has a 75% chance to inflict heal block 1 for 1 turn and 2 stacks of overworked for 1 turn. The target foe also gains 1 stack of maintenance, so 2% bonus damage for each stack of maintenance on the target foe. Need a little bit basic. I mean, it's a basic. Deals 100% damage to the target foe, has a 100% chance to inflict disarmed on the target for 1 turn. Oops, give a second. Yes. Okay, I'm back. The foe is defeated. All allies gain attack up 2 for 2 turns, and all their ability cooldowns are reduced by 2. Also, Spaceman Leo's pip is increased by 50%. Deals 20% bonus damage for each stack of maintenance on the target foe, so it can go up to 200% damage. Not bad, not bad. Repair Protocol deals 100% damage to target foe if target foe's health is at less than 50%, deals 100% bonus damage. Target foe has full health, deals 300% bonus damage. So I guess it's 400% total damage. If target foe is defeated, all other foes are afflicted with speed down 1 for 1 turn and heal immunity for 1 turn. Deals 30% bonus damage for each stack of maintenance on target foe. So you want to do this on somebody's full health bunch of stacks, okay? At the beginning of battle, the attack of all classic space allies is increased by 10%. Okay. When any allied hero is defeated, all classic space heroes gain speed up 1 for 2 turns, and each foe receives 1 stack of maintenance. Okay. Whenever a foe taunts, Spaceman Leo 1 random ally gain prepared. The foe that taunted receives 2 stacks of maintenance. For each stack of maintenance on the foe's team, Spaceman Leo increases his critical chance by 5%. So what ability here calls him in to do assists? I've seen a couple of them do a whole bunch of assists, and I'm not sure what actually triggers that. Is that something on Alan? It could be on Alan. Okay, no, not you. It could possibly be Andreas, one of his specials. Or passives. Gains damage block, And speed. With dizzy, that's just affect that foe with clumsy. I'm not sure what caused him to. Maybe it's related to the set. I could maybe see them slapping it on the set somewhere. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's what it is. I guess I'll be leveling that up then. Okay. Also, I will be right back here. I want to go check up on something right quick before we move in to doing some arena shenanigans. So give me a second. I just need to also remember to unmute the mic when I get back. I'm back. I didn't realize it was this late, so I wanted to check in with my mom. Did she need to talk about anything else? Suddenly it feels like it's supposed to be like 5 o'clock or something. About 7. But well, first things first. I'm gonna go in. Oh, wait, we can't even redo that one. I mean, I guess if I want to spend gems, I'm fine farming this one for a little bit. I mean, I need more Allen tiles as well at some point, so I don't. I think I'm gonna save my gem refreshes, so no refreshes. No worries. Happy you're here, Black Ninja. But so to start off with, I want to do another quick trial run of Arena. Sorry, I do like you, but I think I kind of want to try this with... Gosh, where is he? Here we go. I want to see how this goes. I mean, Santa wears red, right? That counts as read. You get some homework? Okay. What kind of homework? Any of the fun stuff, or just kind of homework? I guess go ahead and pop that off, I guess. Oh. I mean, I actually didn't do that much for my Santa. Are you not very leveled? I would think calling somebody in for an assistant Santa would typically hurt pretty well, but oh well. And we'll try to kill you first. Go ahead and stealth him for a little bit. I like how my Leo hasn't even had a chance to attack yet. We'll try this one. Yeah, let's put this on you then. Or just totally miss. Totally missing's fine too, I guess. And of course you're gonna do your heal. Which is why I kind of wanted to take you out earlier. First. That did like nothing. It healed them? That was weird. Okay, let's go ahead and put another rocket up. Okay, you're doing no damage. So it might not have really been time to put Leo on the team. Us joining the dark side has failed. Send backup. And here we go. Let's go get some payback. Get some speed boosts going. I mean, sure, let's go for that one. Okay, we almost have him. Please do it. Okay. Work's being done here. Okay, so we got one more down. Go ahead and pop this. Might should pop the Christmas tree, but let's get some bigger damage in. Some bigger AoE damage. Okay, we're going to quickly try to kill you next. Okay, did some damage there. That's good. I guess some of these are just more leveled than others. Hey, we have joined the darkside. Leo might need a little bit more love. We were reading for play. It was a review for one scene. Interesting. I'm not too unfamiliar with it, but I mean, it's actually decent. I forget which of his ability icons are which for whenever I borrow him. But I know he has like what 50% chance every time you attack him to like stealth. But I feel like enough of my stuff is like good enough that I'm okay to. I normally feel good enough to go ahead and attack him anyways, and just go ahead and deal some damage to him. So whenever he comes out of stealth, maybe I can go ahead and kill him. Go ahead and grab that. What else was here? Another event planner. Grab that. So, I think for the fun of it, let me just do it this way. Classic space. Here we go. It's gonna be kind of expensive, but oh well. I mean, I could go ahead and gear you up to, and it's only 1.8, sure. Yeah, I'll go and get you the next gear level. Don't feel too bad about that. We need my gold stash here, but sure. Yeah. Ooh, really need that gold stash. Just so I can run through stuff quicker. I mean, I might even level him up to max too. I don't know. But I think I will leave him here where he is right now. And we're gonna go through some tournaments. I mean, there's already, I think it was 4 people, maybe 5. 4 people already up there. So, yeah. Not gonna get, I guess best I get is 5th place, which, you know, I'm kind of tempted to try that team. But I'm not as familiar with fighting the Imperial team, so I don't really want to try it. You might be able to rewind. I think you should be able to on YouTube. So, I think we're gonna try this. Actually, I kind of even want to try out for on just classic space. But I think we're gonna try this one for a little bit. But we'll see what this team's like. Although I will say, if you rewind and ask a question, I mean, that doesn't say I always know what it might be reference to if I don't get to it quickly enough, or I kind of forget what I said. But I will say, for if you rewind and ask a question, I will probably have no idea what you're talking about. Doing some little damage. Well, I guess his big thing is to like have more stacks of maintenance on people. Okay, let's go and pop that. I might get it. Yep, got some heal blocks. That's not ideal. Let's go and pop that one. I probably should have did that on Ghost. But I can take that. Let's go and pop that. Some more healing going there. Also, whatever buffs y'all do have, to give them to my own people. Which one of you? Do any of y'all have Dizzy? I'm gonna say you do. Nope, you did not. Oh well. I don't have enough time for this fight to pick through all those debuffs to see who has Dizzy. I might not have enough time to let Ghost go through all of this stuff either. Drop that. Hit him with this. How much health do you even have? Gonna pop that again. For even more debuffs. I'll pop this. So Santa comes by. Ho ho ho's. Drops presents. That wasn't the right one to attack, but oh well. Oh my gosh, he actually, I don't think he actually killed Willa. I think Willa died for some debuffs. Oh, you probably need to really catch up. Oh yeah, I did get Jay by the end of the previous event, like the last, the last day, like the last, 8 hours it was. I stayed up to like past midnight to loot it a few more times, because I didn't want to spend like 100 extra, well, I guess it'd be like 200 gems at that point to like refresh it to be able to get some more in gem. I'll just stay up a little bit later to get it. But yeah, we'll go over that right quick. I did get to this amount here with City of Sticks. I'm gonna wait till money back to level it up. Like, I don't level, I think that'd be 3 stars, but I think it's what's 20, 40, I think, for sets, then 50, then 75. So I'm gonna have to get to 3 stars. It doesn't really get me anything, and I might like level up some of the abilities a little bit, but like it doesn't really get the set usable with ninjas. So I got to there. I probably would have did better there if I was a little bit more interested, like with how it was set up. I didn't really want to spend too many gems on that one. Like, rather spend gems on this event right now to get more tiles for the classic space stuff, because it takes so long to get those Ninjago characters unlocked. Got DigiJ wherever he's at to where he will be max next time. 150 out of 150. Yeah, I guess 7. Quincy. I just had like I think two pieces to add to him, so I'm like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Level him up a bit for the current Expedition thing, because he was a little bit squishy there. Like, yeah, I'll go ahead and do that to bring him up. Use him maybe a little bit more there. Let's see, what else was it? Okay, the other things from it. I didn't mean to actually get a Alan. I meant to level him, start him up so I could do Leo's node. But I clicked that button by accident. But hey, I mean, it's just 2 gear pieces, nothing too crazy. I don't think I leveled up Gamadon. I think Gamadon should. I don't remember touching Gamadon anytime recently. I think he's still the same. He's just kind of there, because I don't really do Expedition too much. But I got 16 Masako, 6 Cole. Probably should went a little bit more for Cole, but I was liking Masako more than Cole. So I might focus some of her time quest. I focused her time quest stuff more than I focused Cole's time quest stuff. I didn't want to spend too many gems on that event. I'd really get some stuff from her. I might gonna get both of them. I guess I could go in on Cole. I think somebody on the Discord did go in on Cole, but they don't have like the set or nothing, because they just, I don't know what they exactly did. Because I do think it is probably smart to go in more so on the set to get that, to be able to proceed on to the map. I think, could you get Cole with a 4-star set? Or maybe you need a 5-star for Cole. Maybe it's just a 4-star for Gamadon's his node. But so yeah, just kind of following the progression there. I'm going to focus more on the set next time, but I really wanted to not let this event go by without getting enough stuff to max out DigiJ, so next time that stuff comes around, I focus just on the new stuff. I don't think I remember, but I mean, I might have did that for the anniversary event, but like I haven't touched Gamadon at all recently. So it could have been from that. Yeah, Addy. Go on. It makes me think of what was it? Adja? I don't know how to pronounce it. The ADAJ. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. It kind of reminds me of his name. I mean, I probably can for sure do that one, but well, let's take the for sure one. I'm gonna go ahead and bully this team. Yeah, I was surprised somebody went in that hard. Although I mean, I can't blame somebody if they like that fig more. I did that for Santa over Andreas. But it's just, I feel like this one was extra bad because you need the set to do anything basically on that next node, on that next map. And, yeah, let's go get you. You need, like, the set to do anything on that next map. And that would just help you get him better. I feel like that would be a smart investment in this case to do that. Ho 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 ho! I'm gonna hit you, why not? Go and quickly heal Santa. Ooh. But yeah, just I feel like this is one that even though if I can see, notice I will have been over backwards for the top part of her body coming off. I love it. I think this does a heal too. There we go. This is another heal. But yeah, I feel like I can get where they're coming from because I've done that for other events. It's just I feel like this one is a little bit one of the worser ones for that. With how much stuff is kind of like between you. And I guess also you don't necessarily need Garmadon. I mean, if you haven't already gotten Garmadon, you don't need him from that. I mean, it's not that bad of a place to farm Garmadon from, though. But, like, see, that would get you... Of course, you need this... I mean, the set might be pretty good with them. I mean, I would still like to see how that actually does work. Because I have not, I haven't really tried that out at all. But let's see, you do have that. The sets kind of would be useful. Need the set 5 stars for most of the stuff on the next map. You need it 4 stars so you can start the next map. So, like, I can't remember where the 5-star requirement comes in, but pretty soon. You need that. You'll need, what, 4 5-star Garmadon to get Cole, and then a 5-star Cole to get Masako. So, like, I don't know if I would have went too far in on that one. Because I don't know. I don't know if that was as great of return on investment there. But that's just, I don't know, at least my opinion on that one. But let's go back to here. I want to see who else I can bully. Yes, should we bully? Yes, bully pirates. I'm gonna bully pirates with my space team. 4-star Garmadon to get Cake. I couldn't remember if it was 4-star for Cole or the 5-star for Cole. I mean, it's like so far off, anyways. Or so far off for me getting the set. I was good for the Garmadon now. Though I will fully admit, I did want to actually get the. I did actually want to farm Garmadon from that event too. Like, if I could get all that stuff unlocked, at least get the characters unlocked, I think that would be kind of the biggest thing for me, is actually unlocking the characters first. But once I do that, I'll probably be farming all 3-ish of the stuff. Maybe 4, depending on if I haven't unlocked the set yet or not. Yeah, just go ahead, just hit them again. Bully the ghost. Bully the dead dude. Yeah, let's go ahead and steal some of that stuff, why not? Steal all the buffs. Ooh, this would be good. And then following up by this one. Well, this one probably good to trigger first before Santa's. Oh, I already did that one. I feel antsy when I can't do anything with my Allen besides attack. There's like nobody else needs anything. It would really be nice to actually hit them. Let's go and hit another missile. Drop in on him. Still not dead for done with Ghost. Let's go for you. He dies in the next AoE. A few of them actually died at the next AoE. That's nice. I thought you were targeting bot. Yeah, it's really hard to see with all these debuffs. What happened to my camera? Who slapped it? Who slapped my camera? Let's see. Get me back in chat now. Creepy Township. That's a very special name. Hydro on Brico's Discord. Might get spooky and chill. I mean, that would be really nice. I mean, I definitely wouldn't mind a chill rerun. We haven't had, I guess, a chill rerun since the event. But especially now, I would like to get that Santa node unlocked. Probably won't get enough Andreas tiles to get to 5 stars to be able to do it. But hey, it'd be nice to farm that. I'll get some more Santa tiles probably from the time quest. But I kind of just focus on that one. Will be pretty good. I did that last time too, but that was lots of tiles to get. 4-star Garmadon to get Cole. Well, no, you don't. Looked it up. We need 4-star Nia, Lloyd, Jay, Zane, and Garmadon for Cole. For Garmadon, you need Clockwork instead of Garmadon. Yeah, maybe you need that. Though I have like a maxed out Clockwork, so that works out nice for me. So I want to fight some different teams. I mean, happy to keep on fighting some more pirate teams, but that's gonna be an interesting team there. Let's fight that one. That one might be fun too. Well, no, never mind. That's counted for stuff. Someone else saying that one was weaker. There is a low level count. I might use my other team to fight that one though. Here's how my magical team does against it. I know it's meant to more counter classic space. Do that to speed up my ultimates a little bit. Drop this. Now that he's lost his thing, let's speed it up some more. As nice as your rocket is, if I use you correctly, sometimes Santa gets his like ultimate turn once, sometimes he does too, which is really nice. Yeah, I guess I'll drop that on yourself. Why not? Yeah. Ah, that wasn't enough damage. Come on. There we go. Here we go. There's the ultimate. Since I'm not reading chat too much during these battles, I want to just time out on here because I know you can do that. And it's just extra stupid feeling to like time out. I mean, I probably just did that, but it does, I think, some extra things to other people as well. This is an interesting team, I will admit. This is kind of a fun one to fight. Or at least something a little bit. I think I want to try to mix up my team next time. It is nice to finally have reached using classic space. That was as much I think they kind of still most likely definitely need enough, or at least some stuff to be cut back on. I think one of the biggest things I really wish they would, not so much as to get enough, does they have like an actual counter, but the counter doesn't also counter everything else. Like, I don't know, update City to make City do something good against them. I think one of the biggest things right now is debuff immunity. If you could like get rid of debuff immunity, because lots of teams rely on debuffs. That's just a very strong one. But I was happy I actually got to use them before they got nerfed. That might be a fun team. You avoid Yeti because the 5th node of poor kids. So it's going to be very tough. I think that's going to be one where you're going to need like an Andreas, or it'll help a lot to have an Andreas and a Santa on your team. I think that's what I'm going to try to work on. Let's go and drop that. If I need to actually work on him over there, let's go ahead and pop that. Yep, there we go. You can round you now. I'm gonna hit you with that. Let's do that again. As nice as the rocket ability is early on. Let's use it again. Here we go. Hopefully when Jins and Santa get that stuff, they'll have the ultimates soon. Here we go. I think it is worth it to lots of times use his basic on the off chance that you might get the ultimates early. So I think those two, especially very early on, is very helpful to get. Go into a lot of damage and then just keep, like, get them at least low if you don't kill anybody, and then work on them from there. I think that puts you in a nice position if you get both of those off fairly early. Drop the stuff on them. I'm curious how this team would do on auto, but I feel like as soon as they stick on auto, they're gonna get somebody killed, and this isn't like Expedition where I can back out. I don't know, Christmas presents. Throw a just a go-go at them. But this is what I meant by saying going over to the dark side, going over to the dark side of the moon with full classic space, because it's not full classic space with Santa, but like all the I guess the more, I don't know, this might not be the best meta classic space. I am curious what is fully the best meta classic space team. Is it full classic space? Is it classic space with Santa instead of Reed, or Gorewell instead of Reed? Something like that. He said you'll be rolling Yeti. You buy Santa in the event store. Was Santa in the event store? Yeah, I think Santa was in the event store, but not Andreas, weirdly. Hopefully at least he's there. I'd like maybe speed up that, or at least speed it up so I can get to the point where I can unlock the Santa node. So then I can actually hopefully start farming Santa more regularly. Because I like to do it to save a little bit of gems. Full loot of one and full loot of the other instead of refreshing that one node. Be able to swap back and forth between a couple of different nodes and just spend on like energy refreshes and not node refreshes. Yeti's 83 out of 100. Oh boy, your Yeti is not as that high. You only spend one energy refresh on alumni days last time. So your Basil is still 25 tiles short of 7 star. I only did that because the team I was using, and I guess kind of still was using recently, it is very good. I'm gonna change the music right quick. It is very good, I find, but let me hit that button. There we go. It is very good, but the only problem I have really kind of found is, it's a good team. and having the extra star level on Basil is good. I don't think that is one where that having him 7 stars is a detriment. As people are like, oh, don't do that. But I'm like, the days of the spooky team being meta and where you wanted your Basil to die, I think is kind of gone. Like, I think you'd rather have your Basil last a little bit longer before dying, because they're just gonna get through it like crazy with classic space. Also, let me know if the volume here sounds okay. I'm not sure. I won't make sure the music isn't too loud. Actually, let's go for you. But yeah, it's like, I don't think it's really that big of a deal to have like a maxed out Basil nowadays, especially like that's so far out of being like close to meta that I don't think it really matters at all. Maybe we have you on with one of these. But yes, that's just an observation on my end. But I'm happy to have those old ones completed. I really wish you could get disarmed. I guess go ahead and drop this on you then. I guess we're gonna pop this as well. But see, I don't think it's like that big of a deal. And I like having those old ones done, because I don't think those are gonna be like that great anytime soon. And so I go ahead and get where I don't have, or don't feel like farming. I guess it's not really that much of a reason to farm those old things now because they're out. But I still like to, at least for completionist's sake, go ahead and finish some of that stuff off. And that lets me feel better about it if I can go ahead and actually finish off some of that stuff. Like, I don't have to worry about farming Yeti anymore, don't have to worry about farming Basil, also especially since they're limited to those events. I don't have to worry about not being able to farm them because I was, I don't know, farming other stuff at the time. Maybe there might be some event where it'd be really nice to have a 7-star one. I go ahead and have them done, and I can focus just on the new stuff. That's what I'll be able to do for a little bit here, is I'll be able to just focus on Andreas and Yeti. I can just, well, I guess most part focus on just like the new stuff and the the early adopters event. I guess technically you get Quincy finished at some point, but like even when Quincy was around, I didn't really use it for anything. And so like I don't as weird as it might sound, I don't feel too bothered to like finish him. I'll work on the other stuff, but hey, if I get done with both of those nodes, I'll go farm Quincy. I'll at least get Quincy tiles when they show up in like a time quest or something. Like, hey, at least go and get those. Oh, I didn't change the windows back? Ah, stupid me. There we go. It was just a very kind of easy pirate team. It was pirates. Let's see, it was Bart, Scarlet, Redbeard, Highwayman, and Yeti. So a little bit of a different thing there. When you reach the goal, she still wants to be one less even to worry about. It's just like I still have. I think when they like reset one of the nodes, I think they changed one of the nodes that had like golded completely. Because I think Super Wrestler's second node, I think I now have to actually get through his second node. So I think I don't know if I golded it last time or not. I think I didn't. I think I might have got some silvers or something. I can't fully remember. So I might still have to do that. But like, I think I'll probably just focus on Super Wrestler. Get him up there. The Super Wrestler now is mostly to get him, to get Super Wrestler for the tank event. Because like, it'd be really nice to actually at least get through that. I mean, I'm not too bothered by it. Hey, it's another goal to work towards. Because like, using tank, like, what, just tanks and healers is like a weird, obscure-ish team. Like, I don't feel too bad about not being able to do that right now, because it's like, why would you normally do that? Ow, you're hurting my boy Leo. Can't do that. But yeah, so like, I'm not too particularly bothered by it, but I'd like to get them up for that I like Super Wrestler more than I like Corn Cob Guy. Like I like him as a fig. I think that he was a really cool fig, and I like him being on the costume team because I think he's an interesting other costume fig. Like he's not just like another dude in a suit in like the way we've had costume people. No, he's a dude in this suit of a like luchador suit, which I think is way cooler. We do another rocket right quick. Boom. Drop one of these. So I think he's kind of cool. I would like to get him, I think, more than Corn Cob Guys. I think Corn Cob Guys bute's a little bit better, though I think he having Super Wrestler will be better for the event, although Corn Cob Guy might be good for the attacker event. Wow, they just kind of all died. Oh my gosh, Andreas got a kill. So I guess I'm kind of looking forward to the event. I mean, that's like get some more farming going on, but they're really so far out of meta. It isn't where they're like I think even the Imperials coming back would be a little bit cooler. I feel like they're going to destroy this team too quickly though. Well, now we haven't got enough points yet. We'll face ninjas later. Let's go with this team. I guess kind of so far out of meta that like, I think the Imperials, because they have two figs that go into the team that kind of counters classic space. Like, I think they'll be better. It's just, I don't know, it's just kind of bad. I kind of wish some of those reran more, or they were like easier ways to get extra tiles for them. Because like having to wait for the event to come back to get them, I think is just a little bit sad. Let's go for you. Yeah, there we go. Pop that. Ooh, we got her. I thought we disabled him so he couldn't do anything. Or disarmed him. I guess they cleared it. I don't really exactly know how that happened. But yeah, it's just, I don't know, this kind of an odd spot. Like in a way, I kind of wish they would add some stuff again back to that event. As much as I kind of dislike them just adding stuff to existing events, like how some new events would be good, having them do some stuff to the old events is also really nice too. For some of those, like I guess that one's not really that old, but like it's outdated at this point, so having it be rerun is kind of disappointing. I wish maybe they would add in a few things. Also, so enough people I think have like completed them enough that it is kind of like a nothing event for lots of people. So I think it would be maybe smart to add something to that event to make it be a little bit more worth it for the people who have at least done enough stuff there already. Just, I don't know, something I think about for the devs. I don't think they're going to watch this. I mean, they definitely have like other stuff going on right now. But I think that one could weirdly be a good one to look at adding stuff into. Well, really, I think we need like a city event. Give us some sort of like weird city event so you can have just like some new actual city characters. Because I mean, well, maybe you can shove some city characters into that one. I mean, city I think is the one that needs like the most love right now out of all the different teams. So adding some of them in I think would be excellent. But I think that's the event that probably needs the most love. The early adopters, I mean, I guess is not good for the people that have like already done all the classic space stuff. But hey, there's at least enough stuff in there. I don't think that one's too bad to get rerun. The newly reworked Holiday Break one, well, they've only ran that one time with Santa and Andreas in it, so there's lots of, I think a couple more reruns before they might need to add anything else into there. Probably the spooky one, Love Night Days, really needs some more stuff done with it, because I think there's enough people that have completed the stuff for that one. Gosh, Malicious Malak event, still probably good. DigiJ just got reworked, so it's fine for a bit. Imperial still have enough stuff there, you're probably good. Maybe add one more fig in there at some point, but right now you're probably good not adding in anything else there. So yeah, I'd probably say collectibles, and I think the spooky one. Although the spooky one's also weird because Alumni Days has also kind of been replaced with Malicious Malloc. So maybe just show Basil into that event and just kind of get rid of Basil's event. Or maybe rework the Basil event to be the Malicious Malloc event and just reuse the story from the Basil event and shove it into that one or something. That one could probably work pretty well. I see, they're catching up on chat. Yeah, I got Cool Cut Guy to 4 stars. I did Gold Guy. I couldn't remember. I think it was weird because I golded it, then I got ungolded, and then I had to like redo it again or something. You got Cool Cut Guy up to 4 stars. I think Super Wrestler to 5. You haven't finished the second though. That won't take. It's gonna take a little bit. You don't have so many binoculars. It's the thing. Also, I don't really need binoculars. Like, binoculars is the one I need the least of. So completing that challenge mode isn't actually that important. But I'd like to do it just, I guess, just at least complete it. It's a fun little challenge. You don't get investing too much, so you don't much care for him. Plus, you gave up on the attacker challenge. The attacker one's gonna be an interesting one. Ghost New Node. I mean, I feel like it might be just April Fool's prank. Although I think there's been some stuff in there for a while about New Node for some of the masters, or there's like a new node they could activate. And I think it's been there for a bit. They just, for whatever reason, have not done so. Galaxy Explorer has a thing with clearing debuffs. Yeah. I mean, I think new events. Oh, I guess I think new events would be good if they didn't just shove other stuff into other events that didn't kind of match up and add in like a bunch of node locks. I think that's my thing against the. Also, I swear this is a node from Brixpedition. I'm pretty sure this is the same exact team setup. But I think like it'd be nice maybe have like a city event. I think really it'd be nice to have had an event for each different like main team, like, or each faction. And then I guess maybe one for gosh, Ghostbusters, throw that in there. But just do that and just like ended it there. But like, of course, now we have all these other things, so it's way more annoying. Although I like them ideally to set up something different. But like for stuff that's unrelated, I wouldn't mind maybe one new event. Like we maybe could do one more. Although I think they also need to do something better with older ones. Like ideally, I would love them to take some of the old characters from older events that are kind of really phased out by now, and maybe have added them into a campaign node or something, so there's still a way for other people to get them. I don't know, maybe even archive this, somebody can maybe play the story or something, having something like that. But just like, and just retire them. There's lots of other mobile games I play that do something kind of like that. Like maybe they archive the event so new players can go back and play it and get maybe like the welfare, or like the lots of them, they have like a welfare unit, or Dragalas also have like a welfare unit or building or something like that that came with it. So it was a way to still get that without rerunning it for players who have done it like 2 or 3 times and don't need anything else from there anymore. I feel like this game needs something similar, and I feel like it could work if you, that might be a fun team, if you just straight up moved it to, like, move that exclusive unit to somewhere else. So for those would have been, what was it? Basil, Yeti, DigiJ. And I feel like maybe there was one more event that I can't think of right now. But you do something like that where there's just like, hey, they're now at somewhere else, so that you can farm them, so they're not in the rotation anymore. That's kind of the bad thing, is the rotation takes so long. And like that's my big thing about like Ghostbusters, is Ghostbusters seems like lasts much longer than lots of the other like other events too, which I also kind of dislike. I was like, you may have like a 2-week long spooky army event instead of like Ghostbusters. Uh, but Ghostbusters takes up that like limited time that they have to actually run an event, and we could have spent that time doing something else. And I really wish they'd work on some way to actually solve that. Because there are some events now that are just so much lesser than the other ones that it's just disappointing to see them on the calendar. So like, yeah, sure, the collectible journey isn't a bad event. It's just so far out from meta now, and very limited places to actually go and use it, that seeing it on the calendar is disappointing. Cause like, we could have been spending that time with another Malicious Malak rerun, the first like reworked Yeti reruns, we get more Andreas, more Santa. I mean, we guess we just got early adoptions, but also at this point, like even another Ninjago rerun. Like I'm already looking forward to the and the Ninjago was set up kind of bad, but like give me a Ninjago rerun, because I'm gonna need a rerun of that to be able to actually like get those skills, even get the set to be able to go to the next map. Like it's honestly structured that badly, but it's just like you're gonna have to get. Ooh, that'd be a fun team to fight. You just have to give me something like that to look forward to. So they just kind of make their own stuff not exciting because it's like super bad. Well, like something I've been saying. You probably won't be very familiar with this, but like the recent Yu-Gi-Oh game that came out. Some people have been playing it that were like more the first or second series of those games, and they were kind of having fun. But it's about like all that stuff from like back in the day. Like beginning of Yu-Gi-Oh is so outdated and not good. Like the legendary god cards, like the biggest things, at least at the beginning days of like Yu-Gi-Oh. Those are just so weak now. Because that's came out, well, I think over 20 years ago. So obviously all that stuff, they've come out with better things. So most of those new cards are just so much better than all the old stuff. And it's just kind of an interesting thing. It kind of reminds me of this game, where like, well, yeah, all this like original stuff's just kind of outdated now, and they feel like they just need to do something with it, because it's not hype when that stuff comes back, because it's just so out of date. I have no idea who I'm even attacking at this point. There's so many debuffs everywhere. Drop that on somebody. I think that's Egon over there. Hit him over the head. One of these. One of these. I mean, I already got 2 of them killed, so this even will do less damage already, but ideally you want to go ahead and kill him off before he does his ultimate. There we go. And I guess we'll go... Poor Ray. He gets all the damage stacks. But there needs to be something better about, like, removing the old stuff from rotation, but sticking it somewhere so that people can at least still get the stuff. Your AOC is 36 out of 75. You'll be starting holding your currency in case the drops aren't generous enough. Although you really do appreciate the Soul's edition of Leo. That is definitely nice. Although I guess I haven't really looked. No, wait, I actually, never mind. I did actually buy Leo, cause that's how I got a couple extra tiles of him, because I had like a bunch of currency saved up, I think, from last time. That's an interesting team. You know what, I might even let this team and just auto it. I think my people can probably handle this. On me, they made all the additions, yeah, which I hated. I wish they really moved away from doing all of these stuff like as requirements. Like some stuff was kind of, like it's almost a turning each one into a master event, but also everything, like so much stuff you need to get is from that event. If it was at least stuff from like outside of the event, it wouldn't be that big of a deal in my opinion, because if it was from outside of the event, you could at least get that whenever the event isn't running. But for some of this stuff that you only can get from the event, you have to wait for that event to come back to be able to get it. I saw the screen change and it scared me. Awful characters, we're completely brand new. So we're off to a fresh start. The auspicious event too. The drop rate's just kind of bad. It's very self-contained to just that event. Like maybe for the stuff was bad, although also too. Once you finish with that event, having it rerun is really not good because there's like really nothing for you to get. And they probably won't ever add anything else to the event. So it's like definitely kind of one of the worst ones, I would say. At least in the worst state. You gotta grateful about Primo. You can confident to pass the second extra node. Don't actually use Primo. Holding your currency, you can buy any remaining ACO tiles and store at the end of the event. Nice. I would say, yeah, like the master. I wouldn't mind if they brought master events back. I'll be perfectly honest. Master events want that bad. They were kind of fun to do. They also wouldn't mind a way to like be able to replay master events next time when they come back. Like just give us something to do. Because right now the master events being on the list is just kind of like, eh. Like there's not really anything for me to do, so I'm not really excited for them to be reran. They're not like. Basically, that calendar had like one new thing on it. Because I mean, well, I guess technically it had early adopters, but we already knew that that was delayed, so it's not. I can't really hold that against them. But it's just kind of like, yeah, that's like the only thing new. Ghost, if there's nothing new, is just a rerun of an event I can't do anything in. And same for Primos. I really wish they would like look at something to do there about like changing that. Because I would love to be able to do something in those. At least just max them out. That would be enough for me. Me. Hit you with that. I'm gonna hit y'all with one of these too. I'm attacking Leo, please. There we go. Drop one of those, heal up. Heal up again. Some more heals. I'm doing just a little bit of stalling here to hopefully kill some people. Please get all that healing to go to Santa. There we go. Pop one of these again. And here we go. We get about back up enough to full health. Yeah, just let the older characters be accessible somewhere else so people can still like get them, but they're not like that important to get unless it's like for an all-star or node lock. Like that's kind of the main purpose of a lot of these event lock characters is just for that. Very few of them really have a use outside of that event. Also, I'm gonna swap over music again. Here we go. Let's go to this one. Let's do some of that, and also make sure to actually remember to change the screen back over now. Last time you were struggling with the second extra node because you only had Willa at 5 stars. Now you got to 6, and you can use her instead of Go-Go. You'll probably pump up York whenever we get the money back. That's the thing. I wish I'd run some money bags a little bit more often, because it's kind of like, yeah, I don't really want to touch anything until we get like a money bag, especially when they put some like good characters in there. It's just like, yeah, let me wait for that before I actually do anything. I think I might get to like 150, and I might call the stream there. But there's some other stuff I do want to do tonight. I was maybe going to do a different game a little bit, but I think I might go on. This is like other games I want to play, but not like stream games. I guess we'll start off with this one for this team, because there's enough other stuff going on here. Drop that. Also, definitely this song is very fitting for this background. I don't know, throw that at you. It's kind of trying to do AoE damage right now, if I'm being honest. Hit y'all with that. Drop some ultimates. Show what little y'all have. Top us off, and throw snowball. Also, I now realize that I didn't actually have that ability upgraded to make Leo do extra attacks during the event. I forgot that actually got put on the set and not Leo himself. I wasn't sure. I mean, it'd been like a while since they added him, so I kind of forgot where all that was at. Because otherwise, I think previously the ability was kind of worthless, so I didn't have it upgraded. So that would have been very helpful with that last anniversary node if I would have actually had that maxed out. So he would actually be able to do some bonus attacks sometimes. That might be a fun team. Yeah, we typically get one for the first Monday, but I want to say sometimes we haven't got one. Although I feel like it might be the new team. I don't know, I keep calling the new team at this point. This is kind of the team. Just, I mean, they have like other stuff going on right now, so like obviously they can't, like, I think always do some of the stuff. So I think some of the stuff might not be happening that they would normally get because they're not like activating it. Although I would be curious to know a little bit more about whoever's kind of stepping in for them right now. Cause, I mean, it's great. I just find it kind of interesting as a game designer or somebody in the industry myself. Like, okay, what, like, is another team doing it for them? Was it kind of like having like a step in for a team that's currently gone that you might really ask any questions of? Like, I don't know. I just find that interesting. Like, not something that I think typically happens is like what's going on right now. So I am very curious how this I guess like the company itself is handling that. Like, how easy is it to set up another team with a game or like a project that they aren't going to be fully taken over? I'm assuming this is a team that has their own games they're normally working on, so they're just kind of helping to maintain this one right now on hopefully a temporary basis. I got you at full health. But yeah, I just think that it's just kind of an interesting thing. I'm very curious to find out a little bit more about what's going on there. Hit you with that 20 HP. Yep, sounds about right. Also, you probably need York for the 5th node of Goth Kids, because you don't think the Ghostbusters. Yeah, the Ghostbusters probably won't, and you're right, you actually can use the 6-star instead of 7-star. But yeah, you might couldn't get that. Although, I mean, I wouldn't mind the Ghostbusters to come back. Like, actually, like, unlock Slimer, but I don't think that's going to probably happen. For a couple more events. Yeah, I want to try this one. felt like they could possibly wreck me. But let's try it. Worst case, this is the last of my tournament journey. Yeah, let's go and pop that, I guess. I probably should use that on you. Although now I can take that from you. Drop that. Drop that. Here we go. Disable your passive. I was hoping to throw some snowballs at you, but oh well. Still everything. Kill them with that. I'm gonna go for you next because you're a damage dealer. So, initial thoughts on this team facing Imperials is the Imperials are definitely a little bit out. I mean, granted, these aren't Imperials using Lei. That might be a little bit more annoying if they were. Well, I don't know. I mean, I might replace Rita maybe with Lei. Although that's only if you actually get her revived. Like, if she revives, she's good. If she doesn't revive, she's terrible. Have on the team. But yeah, this is definitely not worth investing in just for use against classic space. Granted, I know that, oh gosh, you use, I think, was it Ernest and Don Such people are using as an anti-classic space team or as part of one. So there is, I think, some reason to use it for that reason, but that's kind of it. Yeah, Egon Vinkman and the sets, which is lots of, like, I think a lot more investment. Yeah, Fish, Rain, Winston, the set wasn't having much luck on. You'd use Lei instead of Rita too? Yeah. Yeah, only gosh, she had that countering for Ninjagos, because at that time Ninjagos was still, like, enough of a threat to need countering. So let's go with this one. I think I might have a better chance of beating this one than the other one. But after this will probably be the end of the stream. Because, like, there's not much going on. That's also the bad thing. Is like, I'd like to stream sometimes a little bit more. But some of these tournaments are, like, boring enough. There's not, like, much to come on and, like, really do lots of time. Like, I'd like to do a little bit more streams, but I don't know. The game can have, like, a long rut period of, like, there's just nothing that particularly interesting going on. Well, that was an interesting one to do there, considering I didn't really have any buffs. But I like how much they got to go before me there. Yeah, I don't know why I did that. Everybody has damage, or sorry, debuff immunity. Let's go with give me all of those back, please. And thank you. Drop that onto her, please. Hit her with that, please. Don't know if we got her or not. I guess we want to pop this ourselves. I would like to kill Gorwell though before she gets a big heal. Oh, come on, please. Just somebody get her. I just need like one actual attack to land on her. But not to dodge it, stop gaining health. She keeps on gaining health too. I don't know how she keeps on gaining health. She's not having a ton, so her heal over time shouldn't do anything. Luckily we managed to kill the Jinn in the meantime too. Well, we should hopefully have like enough time left to be able to actually finish this. Unless he comes back, and he did come back. Okay. Well, actually, let's work on the others. Yeah, I'm gonna auto it so we can hopefully actually get through it. Oh, we still have enough time. I might do it myself. I just need some of these things to not take as long. Like some quicker animations to stop lagging. It actually changed the enemy I'm trying to select when I actually click to select. Ooh, there we go. Validated. It's just so. I don't know. Just it's so funny there to me. Just like okay, I want to kill her before she gets like her tongue. She's gonna have like an ultimate to heal. It keeps on getting it delayed. None of my attacks actually land. My Andreas will hit her, but he does no damage. Health just keeps on going up. They could also be she could get max health down, because I think max health down actually makes your health technically go up, because you now have like the 95% of your health now is the 100% health. So if you had like 95% of your 100% health, but now 95 is your max, you're technically now at max health instead of missing 5%, as like weird as that is. So it technically goes up. Okay, see. They might just look over Ghostbusters right quick before calling it. Also, I did like this music with this stuff. It's nice little change of pace. Okay, so 15 more tiles. No, 25 more tiles of view. 15 more tiles of view. Okay, those will be a little bit of a pain. And how much do I still need of the set? So I think I can farm at least Egon's node. Okay, I need 16 more tiles for the set. Not too bad. I like the idea of Andreas needing a gun for his gear, so he does like no damage, he just doesn't shoot anybody. Love the thumbnail. Awesome. Yeah, I had two different versions of it I was trying out. I tried out one that was just full on like black and white version. It didn't look as good. Though I didn't see that one. I went to I think that one was color inversion. I'm like, let's see what color inversion looks like. And I'm like, I kind of like that blue. What was it? You have that, and you have the like, I think like an orange stud or red stud instead of like the blue. And I thought it looked kind of cool too. And I'm like, hey, I'm joining the people running full on, or I guess kind of ish full on classic space plus Santa. We replaced the red astronaut with that one. Looks like an ocean awesome. We replaced the red astronaut with that one because he works better. Well, it looked like if I did flip the Brixpedition logo too, or the Brixpedition image I have there. I might try that one at some point as well. But I think with that, we're just gonna go ahead and end it here. That's like unless I wanted to do more, because I did actually do Brixpedition earlier today. So I was doing that while I was watching a friend play some predecessor, which he probably be streaming it tomorrow too. I'll probably try linking it tomorrow whenever he does play. I meant to do it earlier today, but thought he was gonna be streaming later tonight, not like midday ish. So it kind of surprised me. But I just kind of let the thing auto it because it was like, yeah, I have him. I need to use what Blacktron Quincy, and like, well, I'll just use the rest of the Classic Space kind of team. I think it's like Classic Space, but I had him. Let's see, it was Classic Space, and I think Santa. So it was Quincy, Santa. Or maybe it was no. Actually, I might play Santa with Quincy for that one. It's something a little bit different. But like they can mostly auto it all now. I had to do like a couple of the battles myself. I just felt like them on auto weren't smart. They kept on attacking the same tank. They kept on healing up. Like, no, let's do some. I think it was like Willa, and I'm like, okay, we need to kill Willa and stop trying to kill Basil. Basil keeps on healing them, and they're winning this war of attrition by keep on trying to kill Basil. Again, like you need to actually do some smart targeting. Uh, but yeah, there's just not much going on here. I will probably try streaming some other games sometime in the week. I would like to get back into Project X Zone and do another Puzzle and Dragon, and also at some point do another Dinosaur King as well. But just have some fun with those. But yeah, so that's just kind of where we're at right now. Like I'd like to stream a little bit more. There's just not too much going on here for Lego Legacy. Tournaments is kind of it, and that's still very samey. Because I feel like I get put in the same bracket with most of the same people, so nothing's really new there. But with that said, I guess we'll go ahead and end it here. Y'all have a good night, and I don't know, hope to see you maybe tomorrow, maybe later in the week. I don't know if I'm going to be streaming tomorrow or not. Probably hanging out in I'll be Truthin's stream. But I might do something else, I'm not sure. So until then later, bye bye. Also, Jaguar got added to Godzilla Battle Line. I'm shocked. Wasn't on my list.